What's up, YouTube? Today is Sunday, March 4th, and right now I'm currently on my way to go get a car wash. I just did my first car mod. It's actually these wheels here. Yep, like I said, just finished my first car mod. I did wheels. They are Montegi racing wheels. They're 17-inch. They look super good. I love these wheels. These wheels are absolutely phenomenal. I paid about $700 for the rims and tires together. I did have to get them mounted and balanced though, so that was an extra 60, 70 bucks, but not a big ordeal. But yeah, these wheels are, I love these wheels. They are just absolutely, they just changed my entire car. And if you guys are wondering what kind of car I drive, it's a 2017 Mazda 3 hatchback. You know, it's my get around car. It's my daily, you know, I drive this car everywhere. I can go get my daughter and stuff like that. So but I wanted to get into the car community and I didn't know how. So I figured I'd start with this car and just start with something simple, you know. Ooh, that glare is not working. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, it's my get around car. It's my daily, you know, I drive this car everywhere. I can go get my daughter and stuff like that. So but I wanted to get into the car community and I didn't know how. So I figured I'd start with this car and just start with something simple, you know. Ooh, that glare is not working. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, so I want to get into the car community. I've been in the bike community for about 3 years. So that's all I've really known, but I wanted to change things up a little bit and kind of see, you know, how far I could get, you know, in the car community instead. So yeah, so there's not a whole lot I plan to do to this car currently, you know, unless I decide to change up and do a bunch of stuff. I wanted to do an exhaust, but I can't currently do that at the moment, just for financial issues and other stuff like that. So nothing special. It's a little Mazda 3 6-speed manual. Are you gonna go or no? You know, but it's a fun car. I love this car. It's really nice. It's kind of small, but you know, I'm not really complaining. I'm a big guy, but I guess it would beat it, the size wise. It beats driving a 350 or like a Scion or a Toyota 86. Yeah, other than that, you know, it's a fun little car. You know, I think it's fast, you know, but not everybody's gonna agree with that, right? So, oh well. So I am arriving to drop off these Redbox movies, so I will go do that real quick, and then I will get back to you guys in a minute. So I'm walking back out to my car right now after just returning these movies. And looking at my car from a distance is it is something else. I mean, you really gotta check these wheels out, but I'm gonna save that for the video when we get to a secret spot I got. So for right now, I'm gonna go get my car washed, clean up these rims, and then yeah, after that we'll get the video going and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I don't quite know what happened. My video got all cut out and stuff, but regardless, yeah, these wheels were originally supposed to be spring and summertime wheels, but you know, I couldn't wait any longer to put them on. I had to put them on. They're just too nice of wheels to wait. So a little bit about me. 24, live in Plymouth, Minnesota. It's the suburbs of Minneapolis. been riding, as you can see, I got the R6. I got an R6 sweatshirt on, Rev Mafia. Yamaha was my first bike. I've been riding for going on 4 years as soon as this winter is over. My first bike was a 2009 Yamaha FZ6R. And I'll link or add a picture of it here in a little bit. It was white with what I thought were purple accents, but well, they looked purple in the picture, and then come to find out in person they're actually pink. You know, but I didn't care. You know, it was my first bike. It was a 600 cc's, super fun bike, super easy to ride. You know, I'd never really ridden on a 600. When I got my motorcycle endorsement, I was riding on a 250 when I took my test. So I had gotten really used to that and stuff, but you know, 600 is not that big a difference. It's really not. Plus, for my size, you know, I'm a big guy, so riding on a 600 really wasn't all that intimidating. You know, I mean, obviously it's intimidating for the first time, but after that you get used to it and stuff. CP's car wash is not popping today, and they got a lot of potholes over here. That's the one thing I hate about Minnesota, is they have a lot of potholes. You know, and it's like you can really damage some rims. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this car washed, and then I will get back to you guys here in a little bit. Peace. Alright, so we're back from the car wash. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed about it, just because, you know, when you finish going through the car wash, you got that little air blower thing that, you know, is supposed to dry off your car and stuff, but quite frankly, it didn't do a good job. But I'm not gonna complain. You know, my car is clean for now, so it is what it is. Man, it really sucks when you get a car wash and then you have to drive through all the salty water and shit that's melting. Not fun. Oh well. I also don't want wet spots on my car from leftover water, but then again, you can't really help that, so I guess it is what it is. Gee, I don't really know what else to talk about. I guess I could talk about what I ride now for a bike. So my current bike now, I had a 2009 Honda CBR 600 RR. That was by far my favorite bike. I've had a total of 4 bikes since last year. I kind of have a problem switching bikes. Oh well. But my current bike that I have now is and I don't want people to think, oh, you're a douchebag because you have this bike, or blah blah blah, you're a big muscle-bound dickhead, you know, because people already see bikers as assholes already. But my current bike now is a 2008 Suzuki Hayabusa 1300. It's blue and gold. Honestly, it's a nice bike. I like it. You know, it's heavy, which is kind of a downside to me, because, you know, when I ride with my friends, we go out and, you know, we hit twisties, and it's hard to hit twisties with a 1,000-pound motorcycle, you know, versus having an R6 or a CBR 600. You know, those bikes are relatively lighter, you know, but I like the Hayabusa because of the comfortability. You know, you can stretch out on it, you know, or whatever else, and it's a fast bike. I'm not gonna lie, it's almost gotten me into trouble quite a few times. I'm not really proud of that, but you know, what can you do, right? So yeah, I got it last summer, and I finished out the summer with it into fall and put it away for the winter and all that shit. And I think I'm kind of gonna stick with it for a little bit, just because, you know, I know it's a decent bike. You know, everybody talks shit about Suzuki. Like, no, I got the Suzuki just because I wanted to try out the Hayabusa. You know, I have a friend who's had many Hayabusas. He swears up and down by them that they're great bikes, and, you know, mechanically, he takes care of his Hayabusas quite well, and I'm kind of jealous of him because he knows exactly what he's talking about. You know, if you have a problem, you come to him with a Hayabusa, an issue. On Suzuki problems, you know, because everybody's like, oh, Suzukis have problems. Well, any bike will have problems if you don't take care of it. But yeah, you know, I asked him, you know, what this could be or what that could be, and I haven't had any problems with it personally. No parts have gone out or anything like that. I did, when I first got the bike, it had a rusty gas tank on the inside when I got it from the dealership. And that was because there was water and condensation that gotten in there, and then it sat for quite a while and rusted out the gas tank, and I wasn't quite sure what was wrong with it when I got it. But you know, I'm riding with a friend of mine who I just got, you know, into the bike community a year ago, and I'm telling him this issue where if you give the bike throttle, you know, it does a stutter, like it doesn't want to respond. And we switched bikes for maybe a half mile, and he hopped on it and it was working just fine. So I was like, well, it might just be a, you know, a fluke, you know, or something like that. So we switched back, and it starts doing it again. I'm like, okay, this is not a fluke, like something's going on. And I open up the gas cap to put gas in, and it's just rusted, just completely rusted out. Well, it wasn't like rusted through to where it was leaking gas, but it was just covered in rust. So I took it, I got home that day, I called the dealership. I was like, hey, you know, I went to put gas in it for the first time, and looked inside the gas cap, and there's just rust all over the place. And luckily for me, this dealership, and they're great people. I've been working with them for on a few of these bikes. They told me I could bring the bike back. They'll, you know, fix whatever's wrong with it for free, and I'll be on my way. So that's what I did. The dealership that I, you know, got the Hayabusa from is Simply Street Bikes out in Edina. Great people, awesome people. You know, their service is phenomenal. I've gotten 3 bikes through them, and honestly, I probably won't ever go to another bike dealership so long as they're open, because I went to a different dealership to get my first, or try to get my first bike, about 5 years ago. So I will include, I guess, a short photo real quick, and then I guess that'll be it for this vlog. So if you like the video, I guess like and subscribe if you want to see more mods to the car. I haven't quite come up with an entire list of what I'm going to do, but I do have a few things coming, so I don't know. I guess we will see what happens then. Anyway, like the video, subscribe, share it, you know, do all that you can do, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.